Hello, old soul. Old soul with a young heart. Yeah, I like saying that. Um, when was the last time that you felt hunger? Like truly hungry? I know that I never really did. Like, I've never had a day go by where I didn't eat. I'm sure there are people who have, but for most of us in these modern times, the idea of really being hungry, you felt hungry, but have you ever been hungry? What I mean is, you feel like you can feel your body like absorbing itself. You can feel your stomach kind of churning and eating itself. I didn't really think it was going to take this turn when I was going this, but lately I've had to walk more and to kind of I've decided like I'm in the rush to get to work that I haven't been eating breakfast, and I've been kind of either snacking or waiting till later in the day to eat. And now I've never been a big intermittent fasting guy, but I definitely see the benefit. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not advising you guys to not eat. But what I am saying to you is there is this sense, if you know your body, if you ever been hungry, if you felt hungry, oh, I feel peckish, I feel like I want to eat something right now. If you felt that way, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you hear your stomach growling, you feel hunger, you feel faint, and you can kind of feel your stomach contracting on itself. And although I'm not a doctor, I have a logic that a lot of us are pudgy, overweight, chubby cheeks. I know I have a little bit of weight on, and it's not only because of our diet, which is also a big factor, but it's also the fact that we are not extending ourselves. We're not using our bodies, and with cars and convenience, it's really, really hard. That's why a lot of people spend a lot of money on the gym because they need to simulate these activities that would have naturally slimmed us down. Why am I talking about this? How did this channel become a health channel? Well, what I'm saying to you, you can apply that same logic to the things that you want to achieve in this life. You're trying to manifest, you're trying to be this business owner, or you're trying to live the in the world that every in society and be like everybody else. But what's really happening is you are not hungry. What I mean is you are not lacking anything. There is no reason for you to drive yourself to the point that you would reach the dreams that you've laid out for yourselves. They're like fantasies. They're things that you hope you can do one day. But if you've ever read the biographies of highly successful people, or you've been around highly successful people, they are driven by a desire to be successful that is almost borderline. I don't know. It's something bad, right? They want it, they see it, they're willing to sacrifice everything for it. The question I guess I want to ask you is, have you ever been hungry to be a better version of yourself? Or are you satisfied with the way that society is constructed? Are you satisfied to hide yourself, to be lesser than what you possibly could be if you just stepped out to be the true personage that you are? I did a video recently where I talked about how you the things that happen to you that are negative are not necessarily the universe trying to punish you, but it might be the universe constricting your choices into smaller choices. And this is another way of saying that your hunger, your lack of options, is a way that the universe is designed to constrain your choices. If you go to the produce aisle and you have 50 different kinds of ketchup, and they have with sugar, without sugar, high fructose, natural red, whatever the different options are for ketchup. What's going to happen to you is you're going to be kind of so overwhelmed with the choices that you won't pick anything, or you'll just pick the brand name, right? Because you're just like, it's so much, right? You will conform to what society has ordained for you because it's easier. It's just like, I can't even decide anymore what I'm going to do. One of my commenters said that he's not even concerned with the problems that I mentioned because he just kind of focuses on every moment and every day and tries to make decisions based on that. And I said, hey, that's a great idea, but a lot of us are so overwhelmed, we're so tired, we're so absorbed by society that we can't even make those small tiny decisions. We are not able to be present. We're not able to be ourselves because we don't even know who we are. So when you're faced with life's difficulties, take a moment, take a breather, and ask yourself, now the choices that I have are limited. Which one of these choices is the best for me? Now you only have three ketchup. One with the sugar, one without sugar, and one with a lower price. What is more important to you? Is it the fact that it's cost less? Is it the fact that it has the sugar that you want? Or is it because it's healthier, right? Now your choices are limited. Now you get to decide what is important to you. And I think you need to reach a state of hunger. You need to clear the board of all these choices and limit yourself and then make choices that open yourself up to discovering who you really are. And that's why I wrote the book, 5 Baby Steps to an Authentic You, because I'm limited to 5 options, 5 things, and it kind of resets your life. You need to reset your life, your choices, and how you want to live in this world. So once again, are you hungry for life? Are you hungry to know who you are, or are you an NPC? Are you in the matrix, complaining about it, but being more a part of this world than you can ever be? Don't know who this is going to resonate with, but try to shake yourself out of this. I don't have all the answers, but I know one thing, that to be authentic is the greatest freedom you can ever have in this life.